Alright, so we got tons of news on Project Outcome and Revamped Memories, including much new reveals that we have gotten recently. So if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below what do you think. We're trying to reach 50,000 subscribers by May. It is an intense challenge for the whole Outcome Memories community. Thank you all for your support. I'm very confident that we could reach that goal by May. And thank you so much for the support that we had in the Project Outcome Direct. Tons of people loved it. There was a lot of anticipation. And to keep things fair, the amount of messages I'm getting for the giveaway right now, there's tons of messages I'm always getting. And just to give everyone a bigger chance, I will extend the giveaway up until when we reach 10,000 subscribers. Then I will announce the giveaway winner. So please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and reach out to me on Discord. My Discord is WereHogDX. So now let's get into it. So I want to start off with Project Outcome, of course, and from what we have spoken before with the game owner Kaito as well as Captain the OG, we did reveal a roadmap for the characters up until version 0.3. Y'all can see the roster over here, and of course now we do have Furnace and Starve. And before we did know about No More Innocence in the past for Project Outcome, which we will not have No More Innocence anymore, as at least right now, that's what we know, that we wouldn't have No More Innocence. Maybe in the future, who knows, but I was told, and it was in the direct, that No More Innocence won't be in anymore. And based on the roadmap, we could see that the one killer that would be in version 0.3 would be Lord X. And we do know 2017X and the rest of the upcoming executioners and characters would come beyond that. That includes Infinite. But Mighty Ray and Fang would be version 0.2 though. And here's actually a good look at the so far Mighty render that we do have. But based on what I do know so far, so there is going to be tons of surprises, including this one surprise that was revealed. And that is the Executioner Zane, specifically the original version. And we did get this reveal. We do have tons of photos so far. And of course, this would be a character that would come beyond version 0.3. Because of course, he is not on the roadmap just yet. And Zane is of course owned by Kashi and was voiced originally by Kashi, the creator. Who knows, maybe in this game, maybe not, we don't know. But so far, this is the reveal that we got, and this is a really cool executioner, definitely, because there's a lot of potential with an executioner like this. And yet again, an executioner that hasn't been touched much in these type of games. And we have gotten a poster of 2011X. And of course, this looks awesome, as well as these two renders of 2011X that we do have. Yet again, these remodels, these renders, they're honestly amazing. They're doing a lot of work. Project Outcome is really up in the game right now when it comes to these things. And another major thing that we did get for a character tease/reveal, yet again, another character that isn't on the roadmap because, of course, beyond version 0.3. And that is Surge, which we did get this one teaser on the channel of Project Outcome, and this looks awesome. And of course, we did get more test footage on Colossus in game, and here's this clip that we have. Please take a look, and yet again, big creds to the game coder Doobie. So please take a look. And of course, it looked amazing, and the progress so far is really good in the game. And another big thing I want to show again to specify is, yeah, this is actually the current remodel of Sonic the Hedgehog in Project Outcome. And the Werehog would actually be getting a remodel. And by the way, a really cool plan that we do have is that there would be an idea where there would be a DX necklace for the Werehog in Project Outcome, that once you wear it, then I will be voice acting the Werehog in Project Outcome. So yeah, again, big thanks to Kaito and Captain the OG. We do have plans for this. And comment down below, what do you think? Is this a really cool idea? Is this something that you guys can't wait for or anticipating? We are in plans for this currently, and I would be updating so far for what we do have in those plans. So yet again, big shout out to Project Outcome and Kaito and Captain the OG for this offer and this opportunity. And thank you all so much for the support yet again. And when it comes to cosmetics for the game, we have spoken about them. So we do have this concept of Yuji Sonic and Fleetway Sukuna, as well as a better render on Fleetway Sukuna's concept, as well as a Colossus Toji, as well as this Amy costume over here, which looks awesome, as well as an early concept for a fused Zamasu Colossus, which I personally really love. And when it comes to stages, we have spoken about a lot of them. I don't want to get too deep into them in today's video, but we would have Kind and Fair, of course, which will have in-match events, as well as many other maps that will be coming, like Majin Forest is another one, as well as Mirage Saloon. There is a lot that will be coming in the game, and of course we do have amazing lore drops. We do have the lore drop of how the Chaotix would end up here, how 2017X would end up here, how Faker/EXE would end up here, and of course we do explain all of that in the direct, so you could check that out if you want to know more info on that. And when it comes to many other things that I actually didn't get the chance to show, one of them being these Blaze icons over here that we do have. And of course, for you Blaze fans, this is pretty cool. I really like how they made it look so like a recreation, but at the same time it's new and like it's amazing. Honestly, I personally really love it. But yeah, Project Outcome is packed with a lot that we are getting, and there's so much more that I can't wait to tell you all later in the future, and so much more that we would be showing off. And we do have an up and coming plan of doing a showcase in the future whenever Project Outcome is ready to be playable. So we will have a private server between me and the creators, and we would be showcasing the game in the future as the next Project Outcome Direct. So of course, like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned in the future for that. And now on to the up and coming news that we do have for Revamped Memories. And to start with the message from game owner and one of my close friends, Lightwisp. So it's regarding Revamped Memories' relationship with the reused assets of any kind. Models. All models in Revamped Memories are made in-house and not reused in any way from others. If one from OM does appear in a gameplay sneak, it is strictly because it is being used as a placeholder for us to make sure the character works code-wise while we implement our own. Music. We have no intentions on directly ripping music for Revamped Memories, even if there are permissions given, although there may be an exception for placeholder purposes. At most, we will make a remix of a song or our own song entirely. Art, UI, or actual art. The UI you've seen in our current sneak peeks is strictly for placeholder purposes, and it is not reflective of what we intend to use at all. Our UI will be original and created in-house with our team. Same goes for art, ability animations in the UI, Amy cards, etc. Code. We strictly do not use any decompiled code. Everything is coded from scratch, including certain packages you would expect to be taken from dev forum are specially coded for Revamp. Decompiled code is not allowed in Revamped. It only hinders game stability and will result in slower updates. So there you have it, folks. Revamped Memories is built from the ground up. It is a very strict rule, I do know that much for sure, so I'm very confident in saying that everything is original from the ground up. That is why Revamp takes so long to develop, because everything is from the ground up until every particle of the game. And of course, that is now a big trend in the revival projects, especially if you have with Project Outcome, decompiled is not happening anymore. Same with Revamped, it was never going to have anything like that, and not a single thing is being reused. And we actually do have a game start screen pretty much ready so far. Of course, everything's a work in progress, but so far this is what we do have when the match does start. So it does say Green Hill Act 1 Double Trouble, and this will of course possibly mean for a Double Trouble mode. I'm not 100%, maybe placeholder, or maybe sometime in the future, but we do see all the survivor lineup at the side with of course the silver placeholder icon, as well as the two executioners at the bottom right. And of course, this looks awesome. You could really see Green Hill looks really cool, and it's being treated as a Sonic Adventure style loading screen basically for the startup of a stage, as well as the fact that it does showcase the stage through a photo over here, which looks awesome. And we did get a better look at Bad Future, another character poster, which of course Bad Future is honestly going to be a really cool executioner in this game. I can't wait. And we did get the full official look of 2011X that has been completed, the model in game, and this looks amazing. Of course, you could see that compared to the other models, there is a lot of differences. This 2011X does seem to be, in a way, a more creepier version in my opinion, because we're getting used to the trend of 2011X just looking more dark and the fur being really like ultra realistic looking. But here it's like it actually looks like it is Sonic that just turned really wrong and deformed. So that is a big creepy aspect which I really love in this model. And we did get the official Silver remodel look, and of course this looks awesome yet again. I really love what they did with Silver, and this kind of seems more fitting compared to the original Outcome Memories. It's like the best way just to like represent Silver in this sort of sense, to match them all with their heights and everything. I feel like this is a much better remodel, and there's no shade on anything, of course. This is just my personal opinion that I really think that this is possibly one of the best Silver remodels I've ever seen. And we do have a better look at Excalibur Colossus, which is honestly the most awesome thing I have seen. This is honestly the thing that really got me to bite the most when it comes to cosmetics and revamped memories, and that is definitely Excalibur Colossus. And this look is honestly amazing. I can't wait. This is definitely going to make me play Colossus the most, like 100% on that. And as a final piece for today, we do have the full Night to Last Life theme for Excalibur Colossus, so please take a look. Now that was amazing stuff that we did get today. Honestly, this was really jam-packed today. Both games have amazing stuff in it today, and I'm really happy to see how progress is going, of course. And in the future, of course, I will be planning to do a direct similar themed with, of course, Revamped Memories in the future. I like to cover both games as much as I can. And of course, I love both the games. You guys love the games. And definitely these are the top two for me when it comes to these revival projects, so I can't wait to see more in the future. So if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below what do you think, and of course reach out to me on Discord on WereHogDX for the giveaway, and of course we will be hitting the giveaway when 10,000 subscribers reaches by the fast love and support I have been getting from you all. So yet again, thank you all so much. And until next time, everybody, see y'all.